Now I'll quickly cover in just 2 minutes about the epicenter training. In epicenter training, you have to log in and practice everything. Um, in the student onboarding, we discuss about how do we take the first session with the student, a subscribed session, not a demo class, but a subscribed first class with the pilot class with the student. Now, in that, uh, the first day is parent teachers alignment day. You can find most details in the video recordings. And the second part is incentives, that if you do a PTM, you get some incentives. If you complete a certain number of classes and very punctually, then you get some incentives. So there are some incentive and some structures. You can definitely go and look at them. About culture training, I once had a class with a West African student, and he was eating some food in the class. So in India, we are like, why are you eating? I'm teaching, you're insulting. That can also happen. In some cultures, it is offensive that somebody is teaching and discussing and the student is eating. That is not taken well. In some offices in Japan, student and employees take a nap in the middle of their work or school. A 30-minute nap is mandatory sort of thing, that it is something that is there in their culture. But here, it'll be like, why are you sleeping in office? Right? So there are various differences. In India, there is a very warm culture. Like anybody can come, they'll be respected really beautifully. Guest is God, is what we feel. But in other countries, guest is guest. Give them the guest house. Why are they in my living room? Right? So there are various culture differences. You have to embrace like all the positives that they have, and you can probably slightly ignore all the negatives that you have. This kid was eating something in my class. So as I was not very mature and I haven't done many years of work or with different cultures, so I thought, I asked him, what are you eating? So he says, I'm eating milk and porridge and this and that. I was like, okay, can you show me? And then he just showed me the bowl. I thought he's having a full proper meal, like, bread and all this dipping and sticks and all of that, getting hand messy. It was basically dalia. Now, how many of you know what is dalia? Anybody?
Yes, of course, we know, I think.
Dalia, it's
Yeah, yeah.
basically, can you tell this shower what is it?
The crushed wheat.
Yes, yes. वो जो बच जाता है ना, हम वी इंडियंस आर वेरी रिसोर्सफुल, हम कुछ छोड़ते नहीं है। अगर हमारा कपड़ा खराब हो गया, पोछा बन जाता है, पोछा बन गया तो वो कुछ और बन जाता है, बट वो जाता तो पूरा यूज होके, राइट? तो दलिया इज अ dish in which we may add some milk. It is hot and kids can take it for breakfast. Our mothers quickly make it, put some good, some jaggery in it, some sugar and honey or something, and dry fruit sometimes, and sometimes just normally. So that kid was eating dalia. I asked him, what is this? He said it's pap. Pap. I said, pap, can you show me? And he showed it to me. And मेरे मुंह से निकल गया, like it just came out of my mouth. I said, अरे ये तो दलिया है. The way he was describing it was, very exotically. Oh my God, this and that. I was like, this is dalia. I eat it every day. That's the day where I felt like, okay, we are so far, but we are doing the same things. Like this is your breakfast, this is also my breakfast sometimes, and it is so local and so simple, right? That day we had a lot of discussion, and the kids started laughing. It says, okay, if I throw this on the wall, it will get stuck on the wall. And I was like, if I do that at my home, this will not be taken lightly. I'll be beaten up for this, for this action. But in their house, it is a normal thing. Kids mess up. They destroy the walls. They fill the walls with a crayon. If I fill the wall with a crayon as a 1 year old, I will still be equally smacked. So there's some cultural differences, and sometimes you might find that beauty as well. One last thing in cultural training is genders. Okay, we have to ensure that we do not mess up with the gender. We do not say he ki jagah she ki jagah he. Make sure you're saying the name of the student properly. If you're confused about the name, uh, of course, very less likely that they will have names like how Elon Musk has, right? XAE55 something something. It's very rare cases, but you can always ask the student, okay, that's your name, that's beautiful. Can you tell me how do I pronounce it? Can you help me pronounce it and get it right? Do not get embarrassed because you did not hear it right in 3 times. Still, ask them again for the fourth time it's required, and say it and practice it and say, am I saying it correctly? So make sure you do that and do not ignore their name pronunciation. Coming to genders, always give examples which are inclusive. Okay, if you're discussing about a doctor, okay, there's a very good surgical doctor. Now, can somebody tell me how many of you thought of a man in your head very quickly? A surgical doctor. How many of you quickly thought of a man by default?
Me.
Anybody else? Snigdha,
Me also. Yeah.
you did? Shavar, Priyanka?
Yes, ma'am, me too.
Yes, because that's what we have consumed. The kind of content we consume affects our brain and adds those neurons. Our neurons, the more information we get, they add up. There are thousands of doctors that we have heard in examples and we have seen they are males. So in general, we think of males. But now, as a teacher, as a responsible teacher, we have the authority to change that narrative, right? We would try to make it 50-50. If you're giving an example of a doctor using something, going somewhere, try to think and pause. And before you give out any word problem or any example, take a pause, change the narrative, play with it. You can say, there's a doctor, this is this. How do you think she's going to calculate the number of stethoscopes she needs for her hospital? Boom. Kids will be shocked for a moment because they have also not heard of this example. In their head also, right now, in this generation as well, they're thinking of male doctors. Similarly, when we talk about astronauts, we think of males. When we think of house help, how many of you are thinking of a female who's wearing a green sari?
Yes, yes.
Green sari, is it dark green or is it red?
Yes.
We all are thinking the same.
Yes, including the sari colors. It is green or red, whatever we have consumed in our movies or in our homes, right? Or there could be somebody from a particular region that is there. When we think of laborers, what do we think of? So there are a lot of cultural things which are fed in our brain, but now we have the power to change the social construct one student at a time. So you can make sure that you're taking examples, but not repeatedly the same ones that we have heard. As female, as a girl child, I had very less female role models in my life. And even till date, I have very less female mentors from who I take my career advice, financial advice. But after 20-30 years, I will be that person for somebody. So that narrative is changing. But who's doing it? All of us. So as a man, especially as a man, you should encourage this, because as if a man says something, that's very important. That's a general conviction, right? So we have to be together in this and make sure that you're including every child, every gender. Last thing in inclusivity is the learning style and the special ability or any kind of learning ability that the student might have. Try to gauge in your first session that, okay, this student is, don't say they're very, the student is always angry, the student is always like this, they're erratic, they're misbehaving. Don't go directly there. Try to observe some certain patterns. You might be able to understand if the student has a learning specialty. And you can discuss that with your parent and with their parents. That, ma'am, I would like to discuss something. I have noticed that she or he does this thing very often. I would like to know anything that you would like to share with me about their learning style or the learning condition. Is there anything you would like to share with me so I can help I can help this person, say the name of the student. I can help Rita on this particular thing in a with a different approach. Make sure you're having this conversation very, very carefully. Make sure you chat GPT or rephrase.com your words. See what is the best sentence to have this discussion. You cannot go wrong here. It will offend the parent. They're the parent, they will get offended if you say something accidentally wrong. Okay? Not intentionally, but accidentally wrong. Is something wrong with your child? Boom. Don't say this ever. Okay? So be very sensitive, be empathetic, and think of the child as one of your niece or your sibling or something. That would maybe help you understand them better in the first few sessions. That's from me about cultural training. Now this is a very big segment. Does anybody from all of you, like, anybody has anything to add to this? Something I might be missing? Your perspective? You can tell me if there is anything you would like to add to this, your own thoughts. Telling boys not to, not to express or not to do, we'll not do that. We let the boys be boys as they are, as beautiful human beings. And if they want to express, if they're crying, if they're annoying in the class, let them be. Okay? Let them express their emotions. Anything you can think of? Okay, I think you all want to rush. So that's okay. That's okay. If you have any other questions, you can ask me. Those who do not have questions, they can drop out. But before you go, you can say bye and then you can leave. Everybody, You can, if you have any questions, you can stay back. If you don't have any questions, you can say bye and you can leave.
Yeah, I think Purnima and the meeting was wholesome and we have learned many things and we will try to implement all these points that you have mentioned. So,
Wonderful.
and nothing new is coming to my mind.
That's great, actually. We all want to run. So thank you, Shower.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye. Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
Thank
Siddha.
you,
Thank you very
ma'am.
much. Thank you. All of you have been very
No
patient.
questions. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Aryan.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you for being so patient and coordinating at last moment. That works. Bye.